So the thing, this had been festering in my mind a little while, like the thought of interracial marriage, because when I was maybe 15 or 16 years old, somebody black man said I would never marry a black woman. And he said that, and it just struck me. And then I looked at my parents, and then I looked at him, and then I looked at a lot of other couples I saw, and I said, oh, black men don't like black women. And I said to myself, I said, if black men don't even like us black women, then we're just messed up. Like, what? If we can't be accepted by our own people, then it's just over. Like, what is that? And I remember getting like really depressed about it.
Who we are?
Right. And then that kind of like started me thinking about it, like when I was that age.
Even in the recent past, like I had a run-in the other day. I was teaching one of my students. I think he's 9 years old. And he's already a little on the bratty side. Like he really wants attention, so he'll do anything for it. But we're having like a conversation. He's actually really smart. He's one of the smart students, and he loves learning. He loves reading. But he was in a mood, and he's like, he pointed out one of the girls, this little white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. She's like, that's my girlfriend. I was like, oh yeah? He's like, yeah. He's like, I would never date a black girl. And you know us girls.
I was like, all three of us.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, they're teaching in separate corners, and we're all like, what?
We all woke up. Like, we all
We're
heard
like,
him.
I said, what did you say that? And he said, I would never date a black woman. And I said,
boy, you forgot to mention, this boy is mixed himself.
yeah, he's super light
So
skinned.
he's like light skinned. He has little like dreads, but he has like these greenish, grayish eyes. So he's mixed.
So I was like, well, he needs to validate this statement that he just made. That was pretty brash and bold. And I was like, young man, why would you not? And he's like, first of all, they loud. I was like, he's like, they think they bougie and they're annoying and they ugly. I was like,
oh, that was a lot.
Well, you have reasons. I can't say they're altogether wrong, but not right either. And then we had like a little discussion about it.
You started asking him, like, isn't your mama?
I was like, is your mama black? He's like, yes. I was like, why are you talking about black women like that? Do you even know what you're saying? And he was just like, I'm not gonna date him. I don't care. I don't date. Why am I like on and on? I was like, hey, this boy. I don't know what he listens to. I don't know what he's hearing,
But to me, the fact that a child would even say that shows that somewhere, like, somehow there is this mentality. Like, I'm not saying even majority of black men feel like that. But I think there are black men out there that are like...
And statistically speaking, the rates of interracial marriage, like how much they've risen, is like over 100%.
You studied that, right?
Yeah, I did look at it
100%.
I believe so. Which I would have to look at it again, so don't quote me. But it has exponentially grown. And I think some of it's a good thing, but like there's other options. Like, could it say something about that we don't really value ourselves or like ourselves anymore? You know what I mean?
Well, so is interracial marriages, is that wrong? Is that negative? What is it a sign of?
I don't think it's wrong. I think it's great. I think if it becomes the majority of what's happening,
then we got a problem.
Then it shows an issue. Like, okay, like, I mean, you would think these people we have things in common. You in the same sort of struggle, and not.
See how evil and wicked you women are, man? How evil, and that was a lesson for you men out there to show you how demented and evil and sick in the head and wicked these black women are. That's why we told you, brothers, stay the fuck away from the black woman. Go ahead, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9, and it reads, rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease, that entitlement. And we're in that time now. That's why the Spirit of the Lord got it where these men and guys like Kevin Samuels, and all these other guys, they pretty much, dudes, they got it really from us, from the Israelites, man. Because we've been talking, what Kevin Samuels was saying, we were talking that stuff 30 years ago, a long time ago, okay? And primarily with us here at Great Millstone, 15, 20 years ago, you all hated us because of that. Y'all hated our guts. Everything that Kevin Samuels was saying, we were saying 20 years ago, man. Black women really don't care about nobody, man. They don't even care about their own sons or father. They really don't. They're just sadistic, evil creatures, man. See?